Dear friends, Father Elijah speaking to you. In the month of July, the people of the Queen of the Lilies meditate on the virtue of fortitude. Jesus came into this world and made us understand what being strong means. What is the meaning of true strength? It is easy for people to believe that strength is equivalent to violence. This conviction could be expressed in this way: the stronger you are, the more violent you become. This idea of strength is completely false. In fact, violence is always a manifestation of weakness and inner fragility. This truth can be expressed in this way: the more inwardly weak and fragile you are, the more violent you become. Furthermore, Jesus revealed to us that real strength is always at the service of life. It is an explosion of life. In fact, it came in order to give us life in abundance. The lame can walk, the blind can see, the deaf can hear, the dumb can speak, the dead are raised. However, Jesus knew that the fullness of life, eternal life, is to know God, is to see God. That's why He came especially to put us in touch with God, to allow us to stay in communion with His Father. He is the holy mediator between God and humanity. Dear friends, hence the importance of this continually calling man to conversion, for the realization of evangelical beatitude. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Only a heart purified by love can see God. Nothing and no one was able to stop Jesus in carrying out His mission. Here it is, the extraordinary power of our Redeemer. Nothing and no one could stop Him. Neither the difficulties connected to His mission of evangelization, nor the misunderstanding of people with their consequent attempt to manipulate Him, nor the excommunication inflicted to Him by the Pharisees and the chief priests of the Jewish people with the progressive isolation caused by it, nor the slowness of the disciples in accepting the faith, Judas' betrayal, Peter's denial, the abandonment of the apostles, the painful passion, and finally, the crucifixion. Dear friends, an important aspect of the virtue of fortitude deserves our attention. The true strength that Jesus reveals to us is a divine force that manifests itself in His humanity, and that does not rule out the sadness, the anguish, disappointment. However, this force enabled Jesus to overcome all sufferings and carry out the mission entrusted to Him by the Father. Jesus is so strong that not even death could stop Him. On the third day, He resurrected, more alive and stronger than before. Jesus, with His loving to the end, succeeds in purifying the heart of man who is slave of selfishness. Benedict XVI, in his book on Jesus, commenting on the washing of the feet, says that it is this very pure love of Jesus, symbolized by the washing of the feet, that cleanses us, makes us get out of the prison of our selfishness, and puts us in connection with God, our life. Dear friends, Mother Lilies of Paradise in the Star of Fortitude presents the Queen of the Lilies who, with the force that comes from God, joins the sacrifice of His Son for the salvation of mankind. She writes, "And when the supreme hour came fatal and cruel, the Queen of Calvary, clinging to the will of God, the holy anchor able to sustain the impact of the seeming pain, repeated for the last time, 'Here He is, the manservant of the Lord.' And the fire of love lead the sweet mother as a victim, with the glowing and bright blaze. Her thirst combined with the drops of the blood of the slain lamb, collected in the same chalice on the altar of the cross, where fruitful dew, washing purifier of mankind." Dear friends, it is the love of God, this pure, boundless love, that in Jesus comes to the end, which gives us the strength to face all the difficulties and the trials that life holds for us, and that God allows for our own good. Let's ask God through the intercession of the White Queen of the Lilies, to fill our hearts with His pure love that will turn us into stronger witnesses of Christ. The church and the world nowadays need such a kind of witnesses. Dear friends, it's over now. Ciao, and God bless you always.